right, what's up everybody? How's it going? Got a package here in the mail from a new publisher for me. I've heard about them for a while. It's Lividian Publications, and it's also a kind of new author to me. So Philip Fracassi, you know, a lot of you probably have heard of him. If you haven't, you should check him out. He's like a horror genre writer. I read Boys in the Valley last year, really liked it, enjoyed it a lot. Philip Fracassi, there's like a Facebook group, Fracassi Freaks, and he's in there and he's like frequents the place. It's pretty cool actually to interact with him, and you know, I've actually gotten some signed books from him kind of through that. And he did a Patreon, and I was you know, excited to jump into that thing. So excited to see some stuff come out of that. And then one of the things that came out of that Patreon was sort of an early access link to order this book from Lividian, which is it's a deluxe edition, signed, numbered. I think it was limited to maybe 750 copies. So anyway, it felt like a great way to knock out two birds with one stone. Get a sweet version of a well-regarded Philip Fracassi book, and also to go ahead and check out my first book from Lividian Publications. So the animals are back here fighting. So yeah, let's check this thing out. So it's really nicely packaged. Got the foam. It's like 2 layers. Look at that. Oh man, it looks so great. Beautiful. I love this the slip case having like this little window cut out of it is really cool, and it shows sort of the artwork that's inside, you know, on the cover of the book itself. So I got number 149, it appears. So yeah, not too shabby. Let's see here. Actually, this plastic is thin enough. I just kind of pulled it apart and it just kind of ripped off of there. So didn't even need the knife for it. It feels really nice too. It feels like a kind of like a faux leather or something, I guess, on the slipcase here. And this hot foil stamping looks great. You can it's not like raised or anything. It's just flat on there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this window though. It's super cool. Let's see this bad boy. Look at that. I love this cover. So I believe this book is also signed by the artist Francois Vaillancourt, and yeah, the cover art on the dust jacket is phenomenal. It looks so good. I love it. It's like really it is a really creepy cabin in the woods. So I have not read this yet. I'm really excited to. I've heard great things about it. Yeah, this is cool. So okay, the cover of the book itself feels really similar. I think it's probably the same material that's on the slipcase. And you get, I guess this is the same. Yeah, I think this is probably the same stamping here on the cover. But big fan of this dust jacket. It's super good. Look at that, 149. It's got a great feel. Yeah, I mean, this is my first Lividian book, like I said. It looks good. It looks like it's sewn and glued, maybe. See a little bit of adhesive. It feels great though. It feels really nice in the hand. I love the textured end papers is nice. It's almost like corduroy. It's kind of like this kind of sleeves here on this shirt, kind of raised. It's got a nice texture to it. Got a little bit of like glue issue, it seems, on this front one though. It's kind of coming up a little bit. Not terribly, but a little bit. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's zoom into this thing, do a flip through, and take a look. Hopefully, I mean, I guess it'll be some spoilers, maybe looking at the pictures, but you know, that's just sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to poke through the thing, and I really want to see the pictures. All right, here we go. So I packaged it all back up to give you guys a look. Isn't that fantastic with the cabin and the silhouette in the window peeking through this slipcase? Very cool. Got the Lividian, was it Lividian Publications, right? LP. Yeah, this is just such a great dust jacket. It really is. Check it out. We'll just pull this thing. We'll just pull this thing right apart. Give everybody a little close up. Very awesome. Okay. All right, so check it out. Check out these end papers. Very cool. I guess you can kind of see what I'm talking about though, right up here, this little bubble. It's like the adhesive isn't on all the way, so that's a little disappointing. But I do really like the texture here. That's a cool piece of art. Yeah, that's kind of spooky. Nobody wants to get covered in bees. Here you go, number 149 of 750, Philip Fracassi and Francois Vaillancourt. Very beautiful signatures. Nicely done, gentlemen. Love it. So that's a nice thick signature page there. Let's see here. 2024. Oh, and there's a bonus story. Hot red dress. All right. Everybody loves a good bonus. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's just poke around at some of the art. Okay, so I guess in this edition, I guess it's black and white art kind of throughout the book, other than that kind of frontispiece that we saw. That's spooky. That is a giant spider. Okay. All right, guys. I don't like spiders, so that's real eerie. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. Good Lord. Oh, no. Hope that's not a beloved character. Okay, there's that. There's that piece. Again. Don't know what that is either, but really don't think it looks great. Don't think it looks good. It looks foreboding. I'm not going to look too close. Don't look too close, guys, at the details if you don't want the spoilers. Wowzer. What is that guy? Is it an alien? I don't know. Spooky. All right, and then, oh, after. Okay, you get a little epilogue. Oh, man. Gotta love a good well. I don't know if we got any D&D players out there, but, you know, anytime you see a well, you got to go down it and see what's down there. There's got to be something. Probably nothing bad, right? Very cool. All right. Awesome. There you go. And we've got the same pages in the back. It's beautiful. All right. All right, guys. So, what do we think? I think it's great. I think it looks fantastic. A little disappointed about this glue thing, but you know, I don't think it's not the end of the world, obviously. But you know what? It feels really nice in the hand. It's a nice material. It's an author that you know, that I enjoy, and that's got a lot of stuff out that I haven't read yet. So I'm excited for that. You know, signed by the illustrator and the author. That's always a plus. It's got a look at that. It's got a page ribbon. I mean, all the things you'd expect from a deluxe state of a book. So yeah, and love the art throughout. Really creepy stuff. You know what? This one actually really reminds me of. Did any of you guys read that? I think it's called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, something like that. And it was like a compendium of a bunch of short stories, short kind of horror stories. And the art in that book was it was similar to that, kind of that. Just so creepy. Like, I mean, I would have nightmares as a kid. I remember getting that book at like a Scholastic book fair. And that just the art itself in that book was just so terrifying. I remember like A Shrunken Head was one of them, and it was just so visceral. And there's something about like a black and white, you know, kind of pen looking drawing that's just so, it's just spooky. And even without the context of what the words of the story are, it just kind of is haunting. So really, I love the art. I'm a huge fan of the dust jacket. I think that is just so awesome. And the way that the cabin peeps through the little window is just such a cool touch. I don't have any other books that have a slipcase like that have the little viewing window. I don't think. Is that true? I may have one. I don't know. It's if I do have one, it's only one other one, and it's sort of it's evading my mind right now. But I like this. It's a cool touch. So yeah, Lividian Publications, very awesome. We'll definitely keep an eye on them, and same with Philip Fracassi. Check them out if you haven't already. And I am really looking forward to reading this one. You know, I don't know if I'll put it off until October. I do like to read kind of scary things in October, and I have a lot of other things to read this year that I'm working on. So It may well get, I mean, the year's already flying by. It's already, what, the end of March, which is incredible. So October will be here before you know it. So I may put it off, but you know what? I mean, having this in the hand now, I may not be able to put it off. I might just have to suck it up and read a spooky story in March, you guys. We'll see. You know, I did just read The Stand by Stephen King, which is, you know, it's not horror per se, but it was, you know, a little bit of spookiness. And right, Stephen King is like kind of a, you know, I could have put that off to October, but I didn't, and actually really enjoyed it. So I could do another video on that, but The Stand was such a long book. I guess this is off topic. Here I go. I'm just going to go off on a tangent about The Stand with Stephen King now. It's a good one though. I know I'm late to the show on that one as well, but anyway. All right, A Child Alone with Strangers, the deluxe numbered edition by Lividian Publications, Philip Fracassi, art by Francois Vaillancourt. It's very awesome. Check it out. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one.